This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Childersburg High School.
And we welcome Makenzie Wilson, senior at Childersburg High School, as our Star Student of the Month. Makenzie, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a senior at Childersburg High School, and I'm in AP classes. I'm actively involved in Key Club. It's a community service group, and I'm Lieutenant Governor on the state level of Key Club.
You've been in the Childersburg school system all of your life?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's so special about Childersburg High School?
I love it. I've been there my whole life since kindergarten, and it's a really close-knit community. And it's just a great thing to be a part of.
Now, we did suffer a tragedy there last week, 2 students at Childersburg, and a lot of times you see students pull together with an incident like that, an event like that. How did it happen at Childersburg?
At Childersburg, it was tragic, and we all did experience that. But the students are very close-knit, and you could just feel the love in the school.
That's fantastic. Makenzie Wilson, a senior at Childersburg High School, our Star Student of the Month. And you're the Lieutenant Governor on the Alabama Key Club District Board. Explain that.
Okay, Lieutenant Governor is over however many schools in their area. So I have 5 schools that I basically help on their club level, their Key Club, to communicate with the big Alabama district level.
Now, you obviously are computer literate because you're involved in website design at the statewide competition. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, sir. We did a project on religion, and we basically went to a bunch of different churches and to see what they're about and what makes them different from other churches around them.
Sure, that was interesting.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And we got to learn a lot that we didn't know already. So.
Yeah. Makenzie Wilson, senior at Childersburg High School, our Star Student of the Month. You're involved in the FBLA. I know you're happy about that. And what would you like to do? Your senior year at Childersburg High School, and it won't be long before you'll be finishing there. What's the next step for Makenzie?
Well, I want to attend the University of Montebello, and I actually want to go into journalism and communications.
Hey, you can just come on, join us. Always looking for good people. Makenzie Wilson, our guest this morning, a senior at Childersburg High School, our Star Student of the Month. Talk about your family a little bit.
Okay, I live with my parents. They've been huge inspirations in my life. They're just so well-rounded, and that's how I want to be. And my brothers are the same way, and they inspire me to do better and go to a great college and just be a better person.
Why is education so important to you?
I just love it. I've been really involved in my school pretty much my whole life. I look up to a lot of my teachers, and I just know that I want to be like that one day.
Yeah. Makenzie Wilson, a senior at Childersburg High School. What do you like to do outside of school?
I'm really involved in the community. I do a lot of community service. I volunteer at Sylacauga Health and Rehab, the retirement center. And I do community service everywhere. I've worked with Alabama Childhood Food Solutions, the Sylacauga Animal Shelter.
So whether it's children or maybe senior adults, you love to be involved, right?
Yes, sir.
Makenzie Wilson, our guest this morning, and she's a senior at Childersburg High School. Talk about being at Childersburg High School, and has homecoming already happened?
Yes, sir.
And how did that feel being a senior?
It was pretty cool. It was my last homecoming, but it was a lot of fun. We had dress-up days, and those are always really cool. And our game, you could tell everybody was really into it. And again, the environment was just so happy.
Yeah. Talk about your study habits this morning.
Okay. Actually, I'm in AP courses, advanced placement. So there's a lot that goes into that.
Now, what does that actually mean?
It's advanced. So they're basically preparing us for college courses. So we have a lot harder work than a regular class would have. And it is really difficult, but it pays off. So we could get college credit toward classes when we go, or we have to take extra tests at the end of the year, but those determine whether or not we get that credit into college.
Do you ever get stressed?
Yes, always. But the teachers are really great, and they help us when we need it.
Do you do a lot of study outside the classroom, or can you get most of it done in the classroom?
I do most of it in class because if I study before, outside of school, it kind of stresses me out more. So, yeah.
All right. Makenzie Wilson, a senior at Childersburg High School, our Star Student of the Month. And your advice to other students or parents of students that may be watching this morning across the state of Alabama about success and how they can attain success, not just through the high school segment of it, but in the future.
Okay, I would say set a goal, a long-term goal. Work at it as much as you can, and you'll get there eventually. It may take time, but you'll get there.
Most of us, both young and not so young, we have had mentors in our life and that have made an impact on us. And we always remember those mentors, and ever how long it's been. How about you?
Okay, mine would be probably my parents again, and also my advisor for Key Club and my chemistry teacher from last year who came with me today. Her name is Ms. Milam. She's a teacher at Childersburg High School. And she's been there for a lot of stuff. She's helped me in Key Club. She used to be a lieutenant governor, and she's just inspired me to keep going.
Well, Makenzie Wilson, I'm sure you'll do well in the future. Senior at Childersburg High School, our Star Student of the Month. Makenzie, thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you.
We've got more Daybreak straight ahead as we continue on this Wednesday morning after this.
This month's Star Student of the Month has been brought to you by TV 47.